searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless. A sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it. And I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story.
Another night in the garage. I got the Chris's here. We're helping getting the coil spring buckets figured out, cycled through the suspension. Hopefully we're going to have it sitting on its weight tonight, at least to do a little test fit and just to see how things work. And yeah, so far so good. We're gonna keep plugging away. All right, so I had to take advantage of the help while I had it. But we had the truck sitting on its own weight, utilizing the stock JK coil springs, and just kind of tentatively figured out a mounting height, which actually I'm going to bump this up a little bit to try and lower the truck a tiny bit because it was sitting a little higher than I had hoped. But thankfully, with these coil spring mounts that I got, you can adjust it up pretty easy. Just take out some bolts and bump it up. So anyway, that's cool. Everything seems to work out. So I am super excited. Super excited. Major headway being made. Welding up all the bracketry on the front. Pretty much just wrapped it up for now anyway. I mean, we don't have shock mounts, but just final welded the bracketry for the link mounts here and up on the inside of the frame. And it's like Murphy's Law. Like that one looks okay, but the ones on the inside look way nicer, which is, you know, just how it goes, right? The ones where nobody will see them, but yeah, coming along. So let that cool for a minute. I'm gonna bolt the links back up in here and get the coil springs on it, and let's see if we can get it sitting on its weight today. When I got the front sitting on its weight, then we're gonna go back to the back. We're gonna have to disassemble that, get all that final welded. Yeah, but just trying to make some headway a little bit every day and having some fun. So keep at it. Got drilling our holes for our bump stop mounts so we can slide our bump stops up in there. It's gonna be sweet.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running.
So been working back and forth pretty much all day today. I've been out in the garage a lot today. But you can see we got the upper spring mounts in, the tube here in the center, which is for our hydraulic bump stops, or nitrogen, or whatever they are. Bump stops, which are right here. So that goes up in there. We got all that math figured out so that we'll have a certain amount of up travel before it hits those. And then when those are 100% totally collapsed, we have 3/4 of an inch between the axle and the oil pan and the drag link, and like just clears the frame at full maximum bump. So you'll be able to slide paper through there. We've flexed it every direction, maximum twist and articulation both ways, and the packaging is tight, but it's going to work. So you can see the upper coil mounts here. Bolts tucked back in there and stuff. The drag link just clears the track bar. And the packaging on this is exceptionally tight, but it's gonna work. So I say on final put together, but I mean, we're obviously gonna have to take it all back apart again because we're gonna wanna paint it all and everything. But yeah, just kind of excited, I guess, just plugging away here. Getting everything buttoned up today as far as the front suspension. So next time I take it apart and put it together, it'll be hopefully the final time with paint and all that jazz. So we'll be mounting brake lines and doing that kind of thing the next time. But I do need to pull the steering gearbox out. I am going to drill and tap that for hydro assist. I do not have the dollars currently to order the stuff I need for that, but I'm gonna get it tapped and I'll just put plugs in it for now, knowing that I can easily thread those in later, but it's way easier to drill and tap it out of the truck. So we'll get that handled and keep plugging away. So it has been a long day in the garage today, and we got a ton of stuff done, which it's unfortunate because it doesn't look like a ton of stuff, but if you've done this project, then you'll know. But bump stops in, springs, figured out where, how, things are bolted, ends trimmed off, everything's rounded. The edges are ground anyway and tight. Got to do a little bit of grinding yet on the frame. Some touch-up weld stuff, but we made major headway. Cycled it through bump and droop, made sure that everything is where it needs to be. Everything's lined up. Tie rods adjusted for toe. We ended up shortening all the links by a 1/4 inch to pull the axle back a touch, to get a little more clearance between the steering gearbox, track bar mount, and coil spring mount on the driver's side. It is an extremely tight package, but things clear, things work, and I'm gonna say the results speak for themselves. I am so stoked. So we are waiting on the rear wheels. They're a powder coat. Took him one gold, one black, and he is matching those up for me. So we got the mock-up wheels on the back right now. The truck, I don't know, it's hard to tell. The truck does sit perfectly level right now. I put a level on the rocker panel, and it is sitting perfectly level. Now, that being said, I put the 10 on, I put the fridge in the back. I'm probably gonna end up lifting the back a tiny bit to compensate for the added weight when it's camping, but I am so excited. So now that the front can sit on its own weight, I got to pop that back stuff back apart. Everything is just mocked up back there right now. We need to do the final weld on all the bracketry and that kind of thing. So we'll get to doing that here and keep plugging away. But I am so excited, guys. I appreciate you following along on my journey. Yeah, like, share, subscribe, do the stuff. Really appreciate the support, and looking forward to getting this thing out in the woods and cruising with you guys.